That boy hit the gas, you know it excite. Fight shit in my passenger to my life. That boy got checked on his block like night. This ice on my neck, it cost a light 9. Ran up block, flash in his face like light. Red Hellcat doing 100, I'm not trying. Why the fuck you say you went to Johnny Dang, you lying? Buzz down my wrist, these hundreds, they all mine. Me and Gang Pine getting rich at the same time. You a lame ass nigga, heard it through the grapevine. Too many Glocks up yours, I'ma up mine. I'm in your hood, nigga saying I'm fine. I just poured up before you sharing one line. How the fuck you tryna get rich, you don't need grind. Bitch boy tryna hide, I can see you online. It's like the back of your head, little nigga, stop crying. Red kid in my car, I'm pulling up on time. Told her she can't link with me, she keep trying. I ball on the op so hard, I beat Braun. Nigga, dead boys all in my pocket. Dead boys all in my pocket. And the money keep going, hell no, it's not stopping. In Miami right now, fuck a beach, I'm shocked. That shit nah, Zod, little nigga, I'm not cop. You bought that shit, little boy, you not robbing. Up north of them sticks right now, I'm lodged. That boy not gang no more, so I'm cropping.
Look, and put another bullet to my heart again. Once we stop, let's start again. Since we back, I'll treat you better now, so we won't part again. Hopefully you feel a certain way inside your heart again. To realign the things I didn't do when we was arguing, or maybe I'm invisible. The things you've claimed you done may be forgivable, so luckily I'm just the only one that's been delusional. I hope I get away and you can find a man more suitable. Yeah. Look. And you know that you my love, you know I do adore you. Better than the ones that came here just before you. Everything you did, it made it seem so worth it. But it's things I may relay that you will misinterpret. Like think about the days we went when we wouldn't say shit. Or many things you hated but you never named it. The times that you got mad but it wasn't worth explaining. Do you treat me like your love or like your entertainment? I still hate I made it on your roster, cause it compliments your ego and replaced your posture. Maybe something happened among my own absence, cause when we talk about it now, you only show a fraction. A book of lies that's trailed by your deception. I had read them on the pages and then came a lesson to never trust the words of one you know that still supports you. But I'm blinded by the fact that I still do adore you.
Yo! Yo, chat! Yo, chat! Yo, chat! What's good, man? How we doing today?
And put another bullet to my heart again. Once we stop, let's start again. Since we back, I treat you better now, so we won't part again. Hopefully
y'all see the title again?
Way inside your heart again to realign the things I did.
We playing Val, bro. Now I can really show y'all that I'm really a gamer because my streaming shit, my PC is really working. Everything's fast. Ethernet plugged in. Like, the fuck is this? And put another bullet to my heart again. When we start, let's stop again. Said I'll treat you better now. Chat, we finna kill this bit, bro. Anything I can react to real quick while I wait?
You know what's going on.
Is there anything I even want to watch? Yo, AJ went #1. Okay, we expected that.
Right, it's Yaxel Lenneberg. It is not a dime Mara. Maybe more Mara in a moment.
Oh!
But Yaxel, the Big Ten player of the
They picked Yaxel over a die. Whoa, now I don't know because they do need a big, but they just traded a legit center for somebody else. Yaxel's still gonna hoop though, but he doesn't play the same rule a die plays, so it means like I guess they don't really want like an actual big. Who's the Warriors big right now? I don't know why I'm even going through rosters. Yeah, I feel like as I'm getting older, I'm starting to follow teams more. Jimmy Butler is still. This not their current team. No way. No way they had Jimmy, Draymond. Holy shit. But Jimmy, Draymond. Oh my god, this nigga was not getting paid at all. Jimmy, Curry, Draymond, Al. Yo, this is injuries. Bro, this is nothing, bro. I seen Porzingis. Let me look, cause Porzingis got a ring with the Celtics shot. So did Horford. Porzingis is still on the team. Wow. Hold on, I'm not gonna lie. This Warriors team is like a potential. I like second round playoffs for them. Steph, Jimmy, they throw Yaxel in there, Draymond, Al Horford, and then you got Porzingis as your bench big. You got Pat Spencer. Pat Spencer could give you buckets. Pods literally dropped 30 this season. Gary Payton not super ass or bad. It's like they have a couple of solid guards. They got good like guards off the bench. And I guess they got a nice center in what's it called? But besides that, yeah. The rest of this team cooked. Oh my gosh, these niggas old as shit. 38 on the team, 40? That's crazy though. I'm surprised. They kind of need a center. Cause it's like you got Porzingis and you got Al Horford, but then it's like, wait, Porzingis is only 30? Oh, what the fuck? All right, yeah, but like I'm saying, they got Porzingis and they got Al Horford, but like these niggas is old as shit. Okay, these niggas is old as shit. So, like Al Horford, he could deadass be. Why is he listed at 6'8"? Al Horford is not 6'8". That is so incorrect. There's no way. He's not 6'8". He plays center. He's not 6'8". I just don't believe that. All right, let me fill my shit out. What the fuck? Yes, bro. Stay signed in. Chat, I'm really back on my Valorant shit game. Like, I was trying to tell y'all, I really do this Val shit. I really do this gamer shit. So now y'all get to see, like, he's really tough. I need some soft shit, though. I'm turning off the light so I can lock in. I need some warmer. I'm a rolling stone.
In a whip that's meant to speed.
I learned
If I hurt you, would you leave?
I learned the game from the heavyweights.
Catching buses, making change from another place. I still got demons from my younger days. I wish I could shake them, but they follow me. I wish I could take it easy, but this fans watch. That's my mama, I've been hustling since the sandbox. I'm a rolling stone.
I'm sorry in advance. Okay, I don't know why my valve opened up here.
I'm sorry in advance if I let you down. Bitch, you just spilled Louis 13 on Mama Queen. Damn. Back the fuck up. I got all this pimp shit up in my jeans. Blame that on my mother. I can't go nowhere that's less than me. That's why lovers, I'm trouble. First I'm
Exciting, girl, I'm gaslighting. Make up your mind. I'm rich as fuck, but I ain't nothing at the same time. People saying that they love me at the same time. Yo, I don't know why I can't change my monitor.
I guess I'm everything.
Oh, here we go.
At the same time. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
In advance
All right.
if I let you down. I'm a rolling stone.
There we go.
In advance if I let you down.
Wait, I just had some bullshit, bro. I didn't mean to do that. Ooh. Alright, hold on, let me reopen this bitch because I kind of fucked up.
Tell me what you want from me. Concluding, concentrating on my music.
Yo, Erica's so tough, chat. Now can I get a window seat?
309 309-14 at Arcadia as we take a
Fruition, guys.
Can I? Whoa, Dean Withers versus 20 MAGA.
I think that we
This
need
bitch is
strong
2
alpha
hours
males like
long.
Donald J. Trump, Spencer Pratt, and our loved Charlie Kirk.
Did you
On this
just
street,
ironically say strong alpha males?
I think that
Yo, I literally just moved this bitch to the other screen. I don't know why I insist on using this screen as my main screen. No. Monitor. Go MSI game. They're the same shit. Just go MSI, yeah. Oh, I didn't actually change it. Confirm. Close settings. I think I have an AFK warning. Can I play comps? An hour? Yo. I should have started this shit last night. Never mind, chat. We are not playing. Do I have to leave it open? Bro, last time I was in AFK, I was AFK. What the fuck is that? Yo, and it makes me play on that monitor. Yo, hold on. Let me see if I can just change my...
So can I get away?
I just wish I could change which one is.
I need you to miss me. I need your attention. Yes, I need you next to me.
It's gotta be because of the one he plugged it into, bro. Yo, I can't even play Valorant.
Come back, baby, come back. I want you to need me. Come back, hey, come back, baby, come back. Need me. Come back, baby, come back.
Bro, that's all it took. This is my mainest one.
If anybody's paid the sky to tell them beam me up. So can I get a window seat? Don't want nobody next to me.
Hold on, child.
I just wanna take it out of town to look around in the safe town. See, I just want a chance to fly, a chance to cry, and a long
Is my camera frozen?
But I need you to miss me.
Yeah, I get it. I have an AFK warning.
I need your attention, yes, and I need your energy, and I do. Oh, I need someone to clap for me.
Well, damn, child. I guess we gotta wait again.
Need your direction.
But hold on. Meanwhile,
We need strong alpha males like Donald J. Trump, Spencer Pratt, and our loved Charlie Kirk.
Did you
On
just
this street,
unironically say strong alpha males?
we have laws in favor of women getting leadership roles. We're taking
Okay.
opportunities away from men. You are
You
oppressed
just-
more than me.
Men are men, and men have testosterone, and men love beautiful women. And trust me, I would prefer a man that actually looks at women and is sexually attracted to women.
Dude.
They had to make things up to get Trump. Trump doesn't have to be a sexual predator. Any woman would love to be with Trump.
All right, listen, put your hand.
what she said?
Doesn't have to be a sexual predator. Any woman would love to be with Trump.
All right, listen, put your hand up if you would have sex with Donald Trump.
Has Donald Trump been a good president for women, or has America moved backward from expanding women's rights to
Bro,
debating
honestly,
how far those rights should go? I'm John Regalado, and from Jubilee Media, this is Surrounded, where one brave soul faces a room full of disagreeers. Today,
I didn't think I was gonna watch this, but
what
like,
feminism means on both sides of the aisle.
I just seen somebody say
President
the
Trump's
most
record.
ridiculous
I'm
shit
here with
ever.
our featured guest, progressive commentator, Dean Withers. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
You ready to go?
Oh, I'm excited. This will be fun.
All right, are you all ready to debate Dean? Yeah! All right, let's get into it.
I'm Dean Withers. I'm a 21-year-old liberal. I do political debate for a living, and today I'm surrounded by 20 Trump supporters again. But this time, they're all women.
Yo, you know what's funny though? They kind of are idiots for doing this. Like this nigga deadass does this for like. All he does open TikTok live with the question of why are you still MAGA, and then just absolutely fry niggas.
My first surrounded claim is men aren't better at leading than women.
If you would like to debate this claim, please get to the chair in 3, 2, 1.
Good to see you again.
This
Welcome
is
back, Lori. How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
this is amazing. This is very odd. As in, like, she's accepting her place of less than. And it's really more just like a like wow. Because his claim is, mind you, he's going against a, a, a room of 20 MAGA women. And now he's having women go on the offense of against the claim of men aren't better. Wow. Okay. Let's
Oh, I'm doing phenomenal. So the first claim is that men are not better at leading than women. And I'm honestly appalled that you as a woman would disagree. But I mean, if you want to start it off by telling us why you do think men are better at leading than women, the mic is all yours.
Well, how I would like to start this off is I'd like you to define what a woman is.
Well, sure. I think that the definition of what a woman
They're probably gonna be like, ooh, I don't even, what the fuck? Why did I just say that? They're probably gonna be like anybody who identifies as a female.
is ultimately irrelevant to this debate, and I'm willing
No,
to
it's
assume
not.
I'm willing to pre-assume your definition of what a woman is, i.e. an adult human female. See, if I were to give you my definition of what a woman is, an adult human individual that pertains to the social and cultural characteristics typical that of a female sex indexed to their gender identity, well, then all of a sudden we're going to be speaking past one another because we define the word woman differently.
Exactly.
So I'm more than
for you
happy to
bring this
pre-assume your
prompt in the first
definition.
place is kind of silly because you don't know what a woman is.
Well, I just told you what my
And
definition of the word woman is. You just
know,
simply
and I think
overlooked
it would
it.
also depend on what leadership role that person would take. For instance, if you wanted Kamala Harris, who you voted for, to be the president of the United States, we have a problem with that, and I'll tell you why. It's not necessarily the woman, but it is necessarily foreign countries. For instance, the Middle East. If I go to a Middle East country as a woman, I can't show my hair at risk of being stoned.
Why are we talking about Middle Eastern countries when the prompt is men are not better
Because
at
you're
leading than
asking
women?
about leading. You voted for Kamala Harris. I think she would have been a horrible leader. Foreign countries don't always see women as respectful as they see a man. A woman leading this country, for instance, when you go to doing foreign policy and all of those things, they would not have the respect that a man would. I can also say as a woman, depending on your age, if I've got PMS, honey, I'm gonna make different decisions than I would as if I didn't. If I'm going through menopause, I might have hot flashes or whatever else. I believe as a Christian woman, men are supposed to lead. We're supposed to help. And I'm totally comfortable with that.
Okay, well, thank you, Lori. So the first thing that I'd point out here is that your position that maybe foreign countries wouldn't respect a female president as much as a male president, I don't think is represented through the fact that on the global stage, Harris had a significantly higher approval rating than Trump during the election. And there's a reason for that.
Because
but
she
I
would have been a
digress.
pushover. They would have walked right over her.
And that's exactly why she had significantly better policy, better character,
No,
would have been
not
a
at
better
all.
president for
Not
America.
at all.
But ultimately, once again,
Ultimate
Lori,
failure.
the topic of debate is not, was Harris a better option for the president than Trump? Because even if we want to look at women and men on this macroscopic level,
shit getting
of evaluating
political.
one woman compared to one man,
Macroscopic.
even if it was true, Harris was a clown and Trump was awesome, that still wouldn't mean that generally speaking, men are better at leading than women. The last point that you made there was about PMS, and I think that you're like indicating that women are more emotional than men on average.
They are, 100%.
Then tell me why
I
men
think that
commit
is true.
92% of violent crimes. Tell me why they're more likely to self-unalive, commit
Testosterone.
suicide. So you think that testosterone is what makes men more emotional?
Absolutely.
Okay, well then you just conceded the debate.
No, I didn't concede.
You just said that
because it's a-
absolutely men are
it's
more
a
emotional than men
different-
5
it's a
seconds
di-
after saying that women were more emotional
Well,
than men.
It's a
and
different
that's kind
type
of like
of emotion.
somewhat of a red herring, because what I'm trying to say to you, women are more emotional. They just are in more of a, I can change my mind depending on my mood. Now you're bringing in anger, you're bringing in violence, you're bringing in
Is anger an
another
emotion?
It is, but
Okay.
to a different extent. And honestly, if you've got a man that's violent, out of character alone, I don't want him leading the country.
Yeah, that's why you
or
voted for.
anything. Oh yeah, you want to get into that? I know that's another prompt,
Well, I
but
mean,
I'm happy to get into that.
I guess we
he
could
was
get into
never
that on the prompt.
accused. never accused of.
Okay, we got to pause there. You've been voted out. Please
Okay.
return to your seat.
Good to see you.
Good to see you, Lori.
If you would like to be the next debater, please.
He
get
was
to the
never
chair.
accused of rape.
3, 2, 1.
He be sitting there so chill.
Welcome, welcome.
Hi.
I'm going to give the mic to you. Why don't you tell us all why men are better at leading than women?
Men are better at leading because as a woman, I can tell you that we're emotionally manipulated very easy. We tend to be compassionate because we, as a woman, and getting pregnant, it's inherent in us. Why? Because we deal with babies.
So women deal with babies, therefore women can be manipulated. I don't think that that argument follows. But once
we
again,
can be easily manipulated.
women can be easily manipulated.
And convinced, yeah.
What's the argument for that?
As a
It's inherent
woman,
in
though,
us.
like,
Same-
why would you admit that you're weak? Y'all don't think this is something y'all should change? Like, even if it was in your DNA, fuck that. Like, women are easily manipulated. That's why men. Like, I would never admit, as a dude, I would never say, yeah, we're easily manipulated. Like, what the fuck?
that it's inherent is like me saying that what is actually inherent of women is that they can't be easily manipulated. That doesn't give me any substance to underpin your position when you just simply underpin your position by saying, well, it's inherent, and it doesn't push this dialogue forward. I would say that men are probably easier to emotionally manipulate than women, or else they wouldn't be culpable for 92% of violent crimes. We could emotionally manipulate a man by making him lose a game of Fortnite. The next thing we know, there's 3 holes in his walls. All right, same thing with self-unaliving statistics, suicide. Suicide's a really
he's
bad
not
thing, but
wrong.
it is true that men are significantly more likely to kill themselves than women on average. Same thing with drunk driving, gambling. And then when we look at women, they actually perform better in the fields that are less indicative of emotional outbursts, such as performing well in school. And I mean, this is all underpinned by biology. There was a study done by the American Medical Association that proved that if you're operated on by a female compared to a male...
How do you remember all this shit, though? The American Medical Association? Like, you're remembering and citing the sources of your research off the fucking dome? Jesus, dude.
in the operating room at a hospital, that you're less likely to die or to experience any post-negative operative outcomes. Why? Because women are biologically designed to deal with stress and pain better than men because they have thicker dendrites in their brain. So ultimately,
That's why they have
the
higher
science and
levels of
empirical
it.
facts completely reject the conclusions that you formed.
Not at all. Men are more
We gotta
rational,
pause
and
there.
women.
You've been voted out by the majority, so please return to your seat.
Men are more rational.
If you want to be the next debater, please get to the chair in 3, 2.
Yo, all the girls I know would like hate
Hi.
all of these women.
What's your name?
I don't want
My
to say
name
that.
is
That's
Jackson.
rude.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes.
She's
yes.
black?
So let's hear it. Why do you think that
Ah,
men are better
damn.
at leading than women?
How about I know that men lead better than women because women have the babies, you're emotional, but more important, I have a dad. I have a dad who was very strong, and when I see what President Trump is embodying, I say, and I know that you can roll your eyes, but you know what? My
This shit
grandmother
hurts
used to say,
my
you can roll
heart,
your,
bro.
cotton balls, but you sure can't shoot them. So
What?
men are
What?
you can roll your cotton balls, but you sure can't shoot them. So men are strong just like Trump because in the first 100 days, what did he do? He started writing executive orders.
Yeah.
He started writing executive orders day after day after day after day after day after
What does
day.
that mean to
Women would
him?
probably say, hey, ooh, let me take a break. That's why.
Jesus Christ.
What?
Okay.
You don't
Well,
think some
listen,
women can work
I'm gonna
hard?
disagree with you about Trump. But that's actually not relevant to my counter argument. I'll tell you why. Because even if Trump was a good leader, that doesn't mean that therefore men are better at leading than women on average. Like, for instance, in the same way that you could give an anecdote of a man that you think is good at leading to justify the claim that men are better at leading than women, well, I could just give an anecdote of the opposite. Hitler was a man, he was a terrible leader, therefore men are worse at leading than women. All right? But clearly that's not how it works, because we cannot attempt to allow an anecdote of what we think about one individual man to then exist as a portrait for a generalization about all men.
Why did you have to say Hitler?
Because he's obviously a bad leader that's a man?
Yeah, and
Do you agree?
the president of the United States, which is the commander-in-chief, Donald J. Trump,
is that?
is a great leader.
Okay.
And he's a great leader because he won a landslide.
Okay, yeah.
And
So
if
so
he
true.
could run again,
He did not win by a landslide.
he would run a landslide again.
Yeah. Well, guess what? He's not. He's a terrible president. His policy sucks. How about this? What's your favorite Trump policy? I mean, a bill passed through Congress, then signed into law.
I'm a former college coach, and not having men in women's sports.
I'm sorry, what bill was that?
Oh, no.
Well, I'm sorry, what bill was that? I asked you a very specific question.
We got to stop there that you've been voted out by the majority. Please return to your seat.
Okay.
All right. If you want to debate this claim, please get to the center in 3, 2, 1.
Anybody else
Hi,
still want to
Tracy.
fight him? Like,
I think I remember you.
I'd be
Were you on my
scared.
first rounded episode?
Maybe.
Well, I'm going to pass the mic to you. Tell us why you think men are better.
This
than
was
women.
his. This not even his
It's
first
worth me,
episode.
reminding you and maybe everybody else in the room that so far a lot of the people who've come up and sat in that chair have really missed the mark. Like that last lady.
Hold on.
She told me that men are better at leading than women.
It's loud people outside. Oh no, it's a baby crying. Oh well.
Because she likes Trump. Okay, let's hear in general why men are better at leading than women.
Well, this is why I think you're going to be surprised. I actually agree with you.
And why are you in the chair?
And I respectfully disagree with some of them. Well, I'm just saying some of the points that they were bringing up about a woman being pregnant and because somebody's can carry a baby that they're not fit to lead. I mean, it's the same argument where we say men go to work and come home and the woman stays and handles the household and the children. So is that not a powerful position? And I also have to, I'm respectfully disagreeing here, and I want you to give me an example. If you can tell me hypothetically of a woman that you think would be a better leader than Trump right now.
So just to clarify,
he's gonna say Kamala
you don't
Harris.
think men are better at leading than women?
No, Dean, because
Perfect.
if I'm in,
I'm
if
really
I'm,
happy. I'm really
So
happy.
you're
that
on
you-
his
I
side.
just told you, I agree with you, right?
I want you and everybody else in the room to obviously not think that men are better at leading than women. But unfortunately, the nature of this surrounded episode is where we have disagreeers in the hot seat.
Yes, so I'm asking
happy
you.
you're not, though,
So if we're walking down a dark alley, let's say we're on Figueroa or something, I would be the person having to protect you. I mean, everybody's built differently.
That's not what it means to
I
be a
feel like I would have to
leader.
be protecting you. I'm taller. I'm sure I weigh more than you.
Oh,
you
Dean
can
beating the
take as
shit
many
out of you.
classes
Oh,
as
that's
you
crazy.
want.
Wow. Yeah.
But it's true, Dean.
I'm not. Listen.
Men and women are.
I'm not going to disrespect your ego the same way you're attempting to insult me, and that's fine.
Well, no,
See, I'll
it's
be the
a,
bigger person here.
No,
that's
it's
the difference
it's
between
a
the
size
left and the right.
comparison. So
No.
it depends on where.
No, that's not the difference. There's definitely some niggas out there who definitely try to warm up niggas.
This conversation is going. If you're looking at body
That's funny,
type, I'm sorry, there are women that are larger
Can
than
you
men.
guys vote her out because she doesn't think that men are better at leading than women?
Tracy, it does sound like you agree on this
Yes.
prompt. So we're going to have you return to your seat and bring in a disagreeer.
Okay.
All right. If
Why would you
disagree
sit down
with
in the
this claim,
fucking
and you want
chair?
to be the next debater, please get to the chair in 3, 2, 1.
They still want to fight this? Oh, she jogged up to the seat.
Your name's Julia?
Julia Kate. So I want to ask you, inherent in your statement that men are not better leaders than women,
Yeah.
there's the sense that you believe men and women are different, correct?
I think that there's obviously distinctions between men and women, or else we wouldn't have two different words to refer to two
Okay,
different groups.
so what are some of the distinctions?
Well, I mean, there's distinctions in the sense of cultural and social attitudes and behaviors. There's going to be that are, of course, innate to men and women because
you
I
don't
don't think
believe
that
in innate
prescriptive.
distinctions?
I don't think that prescriptive gender norms exist. Now, like from your perspective, that we were to define the genders on the basis of sex, of course, then there's going to be sexual dimorphism, and there's going to be differences present within that. Of course, like there's a plethora of differences. Listen, I'm not denying that there are differences between men and women because once
Differences
again,
biologically,
if there
differences.
wasn't differences between men and women, well, then we wouldn't have two distinct
Okay,
groups.
okay, so we
But
agree on that.
what my claim is I don't think that any of the differences that exist between men and women would amount to being relevant to justify the claim that men are better at leading than women.
Do you
I'll
think
actually
women are
ask
better
you-
at leading than men?
No, I actually think that gender is completely irrelevant to the
Interchangeable is
prospects
what you're saying.
of if somebody is better at leading than the other person. I ultimately think that there's going to be no determinative ability, regardless if we're making the claim that men are better at leading than women or women are better at leading than men, to ever make that
Okay,
prescriptive
so what
claim.
I'm hearing is that men and women are essentially interchangeable in your mind.
Well, in my mind, once again, I just don't
Just
believe
yes
in
or
the
no?
prescriptive gender norms.
Okay,
and I
got
think
you.
that ultimately one's gender is irrelevant
can
to
I
their
ask you a
leadership
question?
capabilities. If you can tell me what are the relevant differences between men and women
Yes.
that make men better at leading than women?
Yes, we can go back to the hunter and gatherers when men were the ones going out to hunt and women were the ones staying with the children and gathering fruits and nuts. Men are the people that go towards risk, that go towards provision, naturally. Why is it that in today's, even our influencer community, we have more women that are drawn towards beauty, makeup, things like family, schooling, and men are more drawn towards traditionally masculine things? It's innate in every culture that you see this trend. We are hormonally
I don't think this has
different. That's been
anything to
mentioned throughout
do with a man being better leader than a woman. She essentially just said the man does man things and the woman does woman things. I feel like the definition of a leader, just because he went to go hunt, that doesn't mean he's a leader. Obviously, he's taking the risk, but it's like, in this day and age, that's like saying somebody goes out to war, he's a leader. Like, you know how many niggas are just in the military? Not everybody in that bitch is a commander or the chief, whatever the fuck. So, or the attorney general. I don't know, whatever the fuck. But yeah. So it's like, it doesn't really make sense to me when you try to say that because he does man like things, he is the leader, and because she does female like things, she is not. And even so, as an influencer, you are a leader, as you are promoting or spreading your influence on others. You're leading people in one direction, in one mind. You can't be an influencer and not be a leader.
this place, you as a man do not know what it's like to have a cycle, to have a period, to have your hormones go up and down.
Yeah.
That is insanely significant for a woman's ability to lead. And women will complain about being scared to walk on the streets at night, and yet they'll elect the same politicians that release the criminals on the street.
Do you think that women should lose the right to vote?
I think that we...
Do you know the politicians that release the criminals? Because it's definitely...
I'm not talking about that today.
You just gotta get a quick yes or no, then go back to the
I think
topic.
that we need strong alpha males like Donald J. Trump, Spencer Pratt, and our loved Charlie Kirk.
Jesus
who will
Christ.
have secure borders, who will not let criminals
Did you
on the
just
street.
unironically say strong alpha males?
Strong alpha males, yeah.
Bro, get a grip. Stand up.
You,
Listen.
bro, get a grip. You're a man. Do you want to mansplain to me?
Well, I mean, actually, you just said that men are better at leading than women,
I
so you
did.
should listen to every word that
I
comes out
am
of my mouth per
listening.
your perspective, right?
Mhm.
So if you think that men are
Oh,
the
she
strong alpha males, then women are-
he literally just got this bitch to shut up. With her own logic. She said, listen, bitch. You said you should shut the fuck up and let me talk, right? And she said, yes. And she actually shut up and let this nigga talk. Wow.
are the emotional followers. Why won't you follow my lead and listen to what I have to say?
First off,
because
sir,
you don't believe what
that
you
is
say.
a straw man. I believe that male and female are created equal in the image of God. We each have the same dignity and the same value. We have
So if man and woman are created equal, same dignity, same value, then how is a man better at anything than a woman?
the same brain, the same rationality, but we have different and distinct roles.
Okay.
Why is it that women can get pregnant? Only females can get pregnant.
Well, of course, that would boil down to the physical biology.
Physical biology.
Because
and
that
isn't
of
that
the.
innate that women are more geared towards child rearing and child raising than men are?
So once again,
Who said child raising is not a leader? Raising your kids, you are literally in charge of the next generation. Is that not a leader? I don't know why they keep using that reasoning as women get pregnant. That's leader shit. Or no, women take care of the kids. Okay, you literally have little niggas following you, watching what you do. You are teaching them. That is literally a leader. I think men, you could say men are better providers. And I guess back in the day, in the hunter-gatherer age, you could say that more so then than now, as because everything was a lot more physical back then. But obviously, with the current jobs in today's world, a woman could provide just as much as a man, depending on how much they make in the jobs. Depending on the jobs and how much they make. But I think what a lot of these women are claiming here is men are better providers than women, as in, well, yeah. But a leader, because I think raising kids is probably one of the most leaderish leaderish things you could fucking do.
The way that we started this conversation was by me agreeing that there are going to be differences between men and women.
Exactly,
You just simply
so men
Could
are
I
better
finish?
leaders.
I would love if I could finish. You can't say because there's differences between two things that thereby innately one of the two things is going to be better at leading than the other. Like, I think that's ridiculous. Listen, once again, my claim is that the differences that do exist between men and women ultimately don't amount to justifying the claim that men are better at leading than women. And let me respond, because you made a lot of claims.
On and on.
I think it's been the opposite.
Okay.
To respond to your claims,
Thank
you
you,
said
sir.
that there's a difference in the hormonal balances of men and women that make women more emotional. Well, I mean, I already went over this with
It's not even just more emotional. It's that our bodies are not equipped to handle the same levels of cortisol as men. We
They're
need
actually
more
more
care.
equipped.
Look at Donald Trump. The
They're
man
more
literally
equipped.
lives off of Diet Coke and McDonald's.
Okay.
We could not do that.
Okay, listen.
I mean, I don't think diet. I think what? Like they need a healthier diet to live?
Actually, women are more equipped than men to deal with stress. It is proven by
That's
the science.
actually not true.
No, I'll tell you. You
He
can look
literally
this up.
says
Anybody at home
proven
can look
by
this up.
science.
Women have thicker dendrites in their brain, and study after study after study has concluded time and time and time again
Do
that
you
this
think-
gives women the ability to better manage their stress than men. And you actually brought this up. You brought up childbirth.
Wow,
The reason
fact
why
check.
women have thicker dendrites.
Okay, so it's like it's kind of true, but like there's no like full proof. Type shit. No type shit. That's very interesting. Oh, there was another one. Justifying rape on men's testosterone is actually disgusting. Alright, yeah, let's keep watching this.
In their brain, giving
We
them
are
a
made to
greater
go through
navigation
physical
ability,
pain for
giving
our
them a greater,
children.
giving them a greater ability to deal with their pain and stress is because of childbirth. Okay,
Yes, because
and that's
childbirth
exactly why
is a
women can
big
deal with their
thing.
stress better than men. So your claim that the opposite is true is wrong. And plus, once again, when we look in society, how men deal with stress compared to how women deal with stress. Well, when a man gets mad, he commits a violent crime, he kills his wife, he kidnaps his children, he sets his house ablaze, and this is why men are significantly more likely to commit every single crime on the books,
We need
including
strong
crimes
men.
that do not have a necessity for any use of physical strength, such as arson, cyberbullying,
If you think
or,
women are
or
such good leaders,
terroristic
why won't you let
threats.
me speak?
Well, I'll happily let you speak in response to the things that I've said, as long as you're able to stay on
I
topic
am
and
able to
respond to
stay
the
on
meat on the
topic
bone.
because I'm a woman and I have a brain. Thank you very much.
Okay, well, I guess women are better at leading than men.
No, we're not. We're good
Oh,
in
okay,
our
okay,
certain
well,
rules.
you
We
don't
have
have a
our
brain.
strengths and our values. We're good at raising children. We're very smart and adaptable. But men are the people that need to be out there fighting crime for us, protecting us, so that we feel safe and we can keep our children safe. Why do you
doesn't she think
that
raising
just historically,
children
more
is-
men are CEOs, more men are presidents, senators, whatever kind of leadership role you want?
That's not because they're just better leaders. That's just, I mean, sexism, no? That's not just sexism.
To talk about. That is not because of white supremacy, colonization, or some kind of legal limit. It's
Okay.
because men are drawn to those roles. Today, women have the same exact rights as men, and still, a lot of them choose to stay at home or feel that they can't stay at home because of societal pressures.
Okay, well, I think that you said it there at the end. Societal pressures. Societal pressures are the reason why I think that we've seen more men in positions of power, more men in leadership fields, and more men's calling the shot. But if you're the position that underpins your claim here would be that if we see an overrepresentation of men in a field in comparison to women, that men are then by definition better performing in that field. So in the same way you're claiming that because of a vast majority of leaders are men, therefore women are worse at leading, would you also claim that men are better at surgery than women because 85% of surgeons are men and 15% of surgeons are women? I just want to direct yes or no to my question so then I
think
can
that
follow
most
this
men
up with a dialogue.
become surgeons because it's a more masculine thing. It takes more masculine traits.
Could
To
you just
have
answer
to
my
look
question?
at the blood. I said yes, but I want to ask you,
I
would
have
you
to hop in
agree
here.
that men are more oppressed today than women? Men are told that they're toxic for being masculine. The only laws that prevent any gender
Please
from
don't
getting
vote
a
her
role,
out. I need to respond.
we have laws in favor of women getting leadership roles. We're taking
Okay.
opportunities away from men. We
Okay.
need, you are
You just-
oppressed
you just-
more than me.
This chick is crazy. Okay, listen, I think that you're crazy because you just said that I'm more oppressed than you, while also claiming that I'm a better leader than you after making the argument that disproportionately men have been in positions of leadership throughout history when leadership is what grants power. But anyways,
Oh, I don't even
insanity.
know what the fuck
Listen,
you just
I
said.
asked you a question. I said, do you think that men are better at surgery than women? Because 85% of surgeons are men and 15% of surgeons are women. The reason why I asked this question is because you made the claim that men are better at leading than women because a vast majority of leaders have been men. You said, yes, Dean, because a vast majority of surgeons are men, therefore men are better. The science says, no, men are actually worse at surgery. So the American Medical Association did a study in conjunction with the Journal of the American Medical Association. They did this study on 1.4 million patients over 6 continents in 14 years. And what they determined consistently is that when we
Jesus
account for
Christ,
every single
Dean.
confounding variable that could possibly exist, every single time, men are significantly more likely to kill a patient on the operating table or to give them negative postoperative outcomes in comparison to women. It is one of the most well-accredited studies ever conducted in human history that has reasonably concluded that women are better at surgery than men, even though they account for a minority of surgeons. And this is exactly what debunks your claim that if a field is overrepresented by men, that therefore men are better at performing in it.
Of our natural desires and what men and women are naturally drawn to.
But women are better at surgery, even though they account for a minority of surgeons. That completely debunks your argument.
Sure, that could be a thing, but I'm saying
So you
that naturally
concede.
men are drawn towards roles of risk and provision. That's because of innate biological characteristics.
women are better at
and
surgery.
I said that you're oppressed because of society telling you that you need to be a beta woke man. You
Beta.
are not like oppressed as a leader. Like instinctually, you want to lead. You want to teach me. That's because of your nature, and I appreciate that very much. But I disagree with your claims.
Okay, well, I mean, you have to concede here that your argument that men are better at leading than women because more men are leaders than women is false. And the reason
Okay, we gotta stop there. We're out of time, so please return to your seat.
Pleasure.
All right, I just want to hear what the second claim is.
Surrounded episode you watching got you scratching
What
your head
the
again. Do the
fuck
suggestion
is
and pressing
this?
One.
Yo, Jubilee really made a whole separate channel for this bitch. Oh, no, they didn't. I'm tripping. I just want to hear him.
Debate this claim. Please get to the chair in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, my name.
I don't know how any woman could like. You know what? You know what's really interesting? He's making claims that should be hard for these niggas to like combat. But surprisingly, these niggas keep fighting him. And I'm just like, it's really just wow. Like, dude. I want to see a smart MAGA though. Like, a lot of these niggas is not, like, they're not, I'm not going to say they're idiots or retarded, but it's more like, a lot of these people they're informed in a sense of like, I don't know. Oh yeah, back to the ooh. Yeah, back to what I was saying on chat. Like, damn, I just forgot what I was saying. Hey though, you know we do gotta do though, chat. Oh wait, yeah. Like, it's just not going live anyways. Hey man, are you about to stream? Hey guys, moral of the story, life lesson of the motherfucking day, bro. You just gotta keep going, bro. Keep going. I know I've been saying that, but I'm gonna keep saying it, bro. Keep going, bro. For real. Day305. You're gonna see me back in the morning for Day306. You know why? 'Cause I'm a very consistent streamer. Feel me? If you was here in the chat, thank you. I appreciate you. I love you. If you wasn't here, it's all good. It's all love, man. You know, that's the end of the stream, y'all. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't the bad boys bite. Peace out.